Hey everyone, welcome back. Mama here. If you've ever wanted to go winter camping without freezing, without poles, and without sacrificing comfort, you're in the right place. Today we're counting down the top 10 luxury inflatable glamping tents, all stove ready, all standing height, and all built for cold weather adventures. Starting off at number 10, this Senleeto inflatable glamping tent is a fantastic entry point into luxury camping. What really makes this one special is that it's basically a no guesswork starter set. You get the inflatable tent, hand pump, ground mat, and a fireproof stove mat. It's stove ready, has skylights, mesh windows, and even a portable AC vent, which you rarely see at this price point. If you're upgrading from poles and sleeping on the ground, this is how you do it, but things get a lot more serious from here. At number 9, we step things up with this SPECRAFT inflatable glamping tent, and what makes it stand out immediately is the front hall design. They actually call it a hall, and it's basically an enclosed front area that blocks wind while letting you sit outside, almost like an open porch built into your tent. It gives you that outdoor living space without being exposed, which is huge for cold, windy, or snowy conditions. Inside, it's spacious, comfortable, and stove-ready with a built-in chimney jack, double-sided zippers, and plenty of room to relax, cook, or sleep without feeling cramped. This one is all about versatility. You'll see it set up at the beach, in the snow, and even dressed up for nighttime hangouts with string lights. It's fun. It's a fun tent. It's a true four-season, do-everything glamping tent that feels equally at home in winter camping or warm weather gatherings. If you love the idea of having an outdoor porch-style space built right into your tent, this SPECRAFT is a fantastic step up. Now let's move into tents that start scaling up in size and flexibility. Coming in at number 8, this inflatable glamping tent is a total crowd pleaser, especially for families and anyone who wants space, comfort, and flexibility. First of all, the ceilings are high, and the layout is a true two-room design, with a curtain divider so you can separate sleeping and living space when you want. It easily sleeps up to 10 people, and those extra-large doors make moving in and out feel effortless. You get oversized mesh windows, a gorgeous skylight for stargazing from inside, and even top guy lines so you can hang campsite lights overhead. This tent is built for all seasons with a stove jack for winter camping and an AC vent so you can hook up a portable air conditioner for summer cooling. How cool is that? And let's talk about this canopy. It's not a little flap. This is a full-size canopy that creates a true outdoor living area. You can set up a picnic table, chairs, or just relax in the shade. And it even includes poles so you can use the canopy as a sunshade or lounging space. Setup is fast and beginner-friendly, no poles, no wrestling. It inflates in about 5 minutes using the included air pump. It also features a 3-in-1 upgraded air valve and an automatic pressure release valve, which helps protect the tent and keeps everything safe and stable. If you want a spacious, feature-packed glamping tent that works for both winter and summer and gives you real outdoor living space, this one is an excellent step up. Number 7, that was Pasha. This YOLENY inflatable tent is where glamping starts to feel like a full-on outdoor retreat. At first glance, it just looks like a sleek luxury tent, but look closer and you'll notice something special. This tent comfortably fits 8 to 10 people, and that full-length canopy instantly gives you extra event space out front. Think lounging, dining, entertaining, all protected from sun, wind, or light snow. Think about that. That's nice. You know, when you're set up outside and, the weather changes, it's very nice to have. Okay, it's built with reinforced air columns and a 2-in-1 upgraded air valve, which helps prevent overinflation and keeps setup fast and stress-free. No poles, no complicated frames, just inflate and relax. Now here's where it gets fun. This canopy doubles, get this, as a projector screen, movie night under the stars, game nights, or even outdoor presentations. It's a small detail that completely transforms the experience. How cool is that? Inside, you can create a true living room style setup, while outside, you've got lounge chairs and a picnic table tucked under the canopy. It's indoor-outdoor living, camping style. You also get a transparent skylight for stargazing, smooth dual zippers, flexible wind ropes for stability, interior storage pockets, and a flame-retardant chimney opening for safe stove use. At night, this tent really shines, literally. With lights strung up, both rooms glowing inside, and a cozy seating area outside under the canopy, it feels less like camping and more like a luxury outdoor suite. If you want a tent that works for all seasons, entertains beautifully, and gives you serious glamping vibes without complicated setup, this YOLENY is an easy favorite. And from here on out, we're officially in serious glamping territory. Coming in at number 6, we've got the MC TOMOUNT Inflatable Hot Tent, a true 4-season base camp built for comfort, stability, and serious cold weather camping. This is one of those tents that doesn't try to be flashy, it just quietly delivers. Inside, you've got room for up to 8 people without ever feeling cramped. Walls of windows bring in natural light, and those 2 oversized skylights make the space feel open and breathable, even when it's cold outside. You'll also notice the stove jack already in place, with plenty of room for a table, seating, and gear. Step outside, and this tent really opens up. The front canopy gives you shaded space for relaxing or dining, while the side window canopies extend outward to block sun, snow, or the glare. It's practical, thoughtful design, and it looks beautiful set up in nature. This top-down view really shows how much usable space you get. With the front and side canopies deployed, you're essentially creating outdoor rooms, perfect for cooking, lounging, or keeping snow away from your main entrance. And let's talk features for a second. This tent uses thick 4.72-inch air beams for excellent wind resistance, plus an automatic pressure relief valve for safety. You get 2 clear skylights, multiple ventilation windows to reduce condensation, a flame-safe stove jack, and a built-in power cord access. I love that, which is a huge win if you're running lights, heaters, or charging devices. Think about that. That really adds to the experience. It packs down cleanly, inflates fast, and feels solid once it's up. If you want a dependable, stove-ready inflatable tent that works just as well for snow camping as it does for shoulder season trips, the MC TOMOUNT is an easy choice. And it sets us up perfectly for the next tent, where things start to get even more luxe. At number 5, we've got the YITAHOME inflatable camping tent, and this one is all about space, light, and laid-back comfort. Right away you can see how open and inviting the setup is. Between the wide entrance, the skylight overhead, and the stove jack already in place, you can see this tent feels more like a cozy retreat than a traditional shelter. From the outside, those oversized doors and side windows let the tent breathe, and inside there's room to really live, whether that's a table setup, seating, or even working remotely with a laptop. The side canopy adds shaded space, making it easy to relax just outside the tent while staying protected. This tent is built for comfort in changing conditions. You've got sun protection, drizzle resistance, and a waterproof PE floor barrier underneath the tent itself. And just a quick note, this one is not designed for extreme storms, but for cold evenings, light snow, and shoulder season camping. It does its job beautifully. One of the best features here is what YITAHOME calls double cozy space. You can seat up to 8 people comfortably or sleep 6 without feeling crowded. And this is the kind of tent where you can sit at the doorway, watch the sunset, sip something warm, and just enjoy being out there. Up top, the skylight brings in natural light during the day and stargazing at night. You've got a flame-retardant stove jack, reinforced air beams, and an explosion-proof air valve system designed to prevent overinflation. That is very important, because you always wonder, is it too much, right? I used to do that with my bike tires when I was a kid. Anyway, everything does feel thoughtfully built and easy to use. It also comes with the air pump, repair patches, and an organizer bag, so you're not scrambling for extras. This is a great choice if you want a roomy, comfortable, inflatable tent that still gives you that hot tent capability without going full expedition mode. Number 5 is all about relaxed luxury. And coming up next, things start getting even more feature-rich. There's something you don't see every day. Number 4 is all about design. Now let's talk about the dormer, because this is the feature you almost never see on tents. On the roof, you see something that immediately stands out, a true dormer with a window. Most tents rely on flat skylights or side mesh. A dormer changes the entire feel of the interior, of the whole experience. That raised dormer window brings in soft, indirect light, not harsh overhead glare. And it gives you a brighter interior during the day, but the light is muted and it's comfortable, almost like a cabin or a tiny house. It adds headroom, visual height, and a more built feeling, like a house feeling, which is why dormers are used in real architecture, right? And then there's the removable rain cover. This isn't just weather protection. When attached, it becomes a massive sheltered living space, expanding the tent outward instead of inward. You get room to sit, cook, store gear, or buffer snow and wind without sacrificing interior comfort. The dormer and the vestibule together create something most tents can't. layers. Inside stays warm and calm, while the outer space absorbs weather, movement, and gear. That's a luxury design move. And it's not just about looks. Get this. You get SPF 50 UV protection, a 3,000 millimeter waterproof polyurethane coating. How cool is that? And reinforced drawstrings and buckles for wind resistance, so that to keep you from blowing in the wind, literally. This tent is built to stay put. The wind-resistant anchoring system keeps everything stable, whether the tent is fully open or completely sealed. You can batten it down tight or open it up and let the landscape in. Ventilation is excellent here. The dormer itself is ventilated, the top windows keep air moving, and the rainproof eaves protect you without trapping heat. This matters, especially with a stove. Inside you'll find a properly reinforced stove jack patch and a clear sight line through the vestibule. You stay warm, dry, and comfortable without feeling closed in. This tent is absolutely winter capable. It's shown here in snow, and with the dormer acting as a buffer zone, it adds real insulation and weather protection. And here's the big luxury upgrade. This tent comes with an electric self-inflating pump. No manual pumping, no metal poles, 3 to 5 minutes and you're set. That's a true step up. I love that, the electric pump. This isn't just a tent, it's a structure, and that's why the dormer matters. This tent, number 4, is where design meets comfort. And coming up next, where luxury really shows off. At number 3, we're stepping firmly into premium territory. This is the Coody 17.2, also known as the RBM Koala 7, and it's one of the most balanced luxury inflatable tents on this list. You can immediately see this is a full system: tent, canopy, carry bag, stakes, and a manual pump. Everything you need to set up a real base camp. Here it's set up in a backyard. How cool is that? And honestly, that's part of the appeal. This is the kind of tent you could use for camping or a luxury backyard retreat or a party. Entertaining. It fits up to 10 people and comfortably sleeps 8 with a minimum rated temperature around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. What I love here is how complete this setup is. You get mosquito netting on 2 doors and 6 windows. 2 doors, that's cool. Transparent plastic windows for light, a rain fly, ropes, stakes. It's designed to be livable, not just sleepable. And this image highlights one of its standout features, the double entrance design that I mentioned, the double doors. The double entrance design, having doors on opposite sides, completely changes how the tent breathes, how you move through it, and how it feels inside. It's just gives you more of an outdoor experience or a nature experience while still being protected. It's especially great for families or groups. No bottlenecks, no climbing over gear. I mean, it's really in and out. It's easy. Inside you can clearly see the 2-room layout. 1 space for sleeping, 1 space for living, with skylights above and a clearly marked stove jack location. And this is what separates luxury glamping from basic camping. This image really sells the vibe, the light, the airflow, the openness. It feels calm, cozy, and intentional. You could absolutely picture long weekends here. I can totally picture long weekends or a week vacation in this tent. Absolutely. And this close-up here shows why this tent photographs so beautifully. Rolled up canvas, mosquito mesh, clear windows, soft lantern light. It feels warm and welcoming. And from above, you really see how this tent creates a destination. This is like destination camping, let's call it. It's not just shelter, it's a place to slow down and literally enjoy the view. The rear entrance and skylights bring in even more light and airflow, making this tent feel open from every angle. If you want a high-end inflatable tent that balances size, comfort, light, and versatility, this Coody 17.2 or the Koala 7 earns its place at number 3. And the top 2, these are absolute showpieces. At number 2, we're looking at one of the most distinctive luxury inflatable tents on this entire list, the RBM Outdoors Panda. You may notice a stove pictured here. It's kind of like right there in the front. Just a quick note, the stove and stovepipe are not included. Whatever. This image is showing how the tent can be configured or what kind of stove you can use. What matters is the engineering, and this tent has something truly rare. Here you can see the Panda set up on a wooden platform, and this is where it really shines. It's rated for about 6 people, comfortably sleeps 4, and is suitable for temperatures down to around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. The front entrance opens wide like soft canvas curtains. It's beautiful, and it feels more like a cabin than a tent. Here you can see the feature that makes the Panda special. The stove jack is built directly into the rain canopy, not just the tent roof. You never see that. I haven't seen that one yet anyway. That means extra protection from rain and snow while safely venting the smoke, something you almost never see in these tents. You always see the stove jack, the little opening where the stovepipe goes up through the top. But I've not seen one going through the rain canopy too. So this also includes the hand pump, the carry case, ropes, stakes, mosquito netting, and of course the transparent windows. Inside, the space feels incredibly open. It's beautiful. Instead of small skylights, you get massive roof windows paired with large side windows, right? But the roof windows it's like you can look at the open sky. This floods the interior with natural light. Look how cozy this Panda can feel, right? Soft lighting, warm canvas, defined sleeping and living zones. This is true glamping comfort. It's beautiful. And again, the stove shown is optional, not included, but the tent is fully stove ready. And check this out. Look at the scale of those roof windows, right? We talked about them, and they take up almost the whole side of the roof. From the inside, your stargazing experience will feel luxurious, and do I even need to say romantic rather than utilitarian? Really? I mean, right? I'm not even going to go there, but I did. And you already went there in your mind, so there. Okay, this perfectly shows how the stovepipe exits through the rain canopy, keeping the main roof protected while still allowing safe heat and smoke use. It's a smart, weather-conscious design choice. I love that. And at night, look at this. The Panda transforms into a warm, glowing retreat. Fast setup, natural canvas, 4-season capability, and a truly unique roof design. The RBM Outdoors Panda earns the number 2 spot because of its rare combination of canvas luxury, the panoramic light, friggin' gorgeous, oops, did I say friggin', and that ingenious stove jack rain canopy. It's not just beautiful, it's thoughtfully engineered, and that's quality. And finally, the ultimate showstopper, the YOLENY inflatable glamping tent with, no, I'm not going to say it yet. This is not just a tent, it is an experience. The YOLENY inflatable glamping tent takes the top spot because it does something no other tent on this list does. You ready? It brings the luxury inside with a built-in interior movie screen. It's interior. You don't have to go out. You don't have to flip a canopy down so you can use it. This is inside. This is real glamping. Are you listening? This is real glamping, luxury camping. You've got a full living room set up inside your tent, seating, tables, rugs, and a dedicated projection screen. It turns cold nights or rainy days into movie night. How much fun is that? And what makes this even better is the modular design. You can run it as one massive open space, split it into 2 rooms, or close it down completely for privacy. This is where the magic happens. An interior movie screen means warm, wind-free movie nights, even when it's snowing outside. No awkward outdoor setup, no battling the elements. It's also fully 4-season capable. You got that? 4 seasons. You get a flame-retardant stove jack for cold weather camping, plus clear skylights so the space stays bright and open during the day and perfect for stargazing at night. Setup is fast and simple, about 5 minutes with the included pump. The pressure-limited air beam system keeps everything safe, sturdy, and rock solid. They've included thoughtful details. I mean, they're everywhere. You've got lamp hooks, so you can hang lanterns, AC venting for summer cooling, durable air columns, and curtains for light control and privacy. With over 180 square feet of space, room for up to 12, and true indoor-outdoor flexibility, this tent doesn't just end our list. It defines what luxury glamping can be. If you've been waiting for a tent that feels like a cabin, a theater, and a retreat all in one, this is it. And there you have it, our top 10 list. All the links are below, and if you enjoyed this list, be sure to check out my travel essentials and travel tech videos for more smart upgrades. And please give it a like, subscribe, that'd be great, and share. I'd love it. Leave a comment. Which one did you like the best? Stay tuned for more glamping guides, and as always, I'll see you on the flip side.